Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Hey, what's going on? We are live. We are live, y'all. Okay. Child, I got my bonnet on and everything, honey. I said, listen, I gotta talk about this situation that just dropped and fell into our laps. Okay. A video of Kevin Sr. getting into it with Kevin Jr. Okay. I had to talk about it, but where I was like, I'm not gonna go on camera, but let me go ahead and just chat to the few people that's up with me that want to chat about it. Okay. So, Jasmine Brand came to us with a video. For those people that may not have seen it, I am going to show it. You're not going to be able to see much, which is very interesting. Matter of fact, let me take this off so I can show y'all. Matter of fact, is there a way for me to blow this up? Hopefully, it does blow up for y'all. Okay, cool. It's a few. I just feel like it's just so many things I want to say about this situation. You feel what I'm saying? But it says the late Traci Braxton's husband, Kevin, appears, girl, which one? Allegedly appears, allegedly appears to physically attack son Kevin Jr. on video. Now, let me tell y'all this. Y'all know with the Braxtons, we have been on the sisters' R's based on how they have treated this situation with their nephew. Okay. It's been giving very weird in my personal. We called, a lot of us creators called out the sisters for not showing up for Kevin Jr. as they should have, with him having the seizures, right? Feeling like they haven't really shown up for him how they could have, like being at the hotel with him, or even opening up their home, letting him stay there where he would feel safe, because he really didn't want to be by himself. Okay. So after being clocked about that, in my personal opinion, and this is not fact, I don't have the proof, but in my personal opinion, after seeing how they got drugged with the story from Friday after, their episode dropped, and also keep in mind, Kevin Sr. went on to do an interview with Sherelle's World. Now, I have not gotten a chance to finish that interview. Okay. I keep starting over, but I have not gotten a chance to fully finish it. But he does go over to do an interview where I do believe he talked about, different things, with the sisters and all of that, the dynamics with him and Traci. And, he talked about a few things, okay, over there. I personally feel like after he got that large platform and understanding that Towanda does not necessarily like Sherelle, okay, but more in this moment, she, in my opinion, doesn't like Kevin Sr. more than she dislikes Sherelle. Okay. She, in my opinion, took to she took to Jasmine Brand to leak out a video that is Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr. getting into it. Okay. And that's just my personal. Let me say this, because I don't want to forget. It's a lot of stuff in my head. Okay. First of all, y'all try so hard to expose Kevin Sr. at the expense of Kevin Jr.'s emotions. And it's given y'all never cared. In my personal, didn't care how it would make him feel to share this information, because the bottom line for y'all was to show that, Kevin Sr. is a terrible man. He's a bad man. He's this, he's that. Now, keep in mind, there are things I don't fully agree with this video. You know what I'm saying? I don't fully agree with this video, but I will say that that's what y'all was doing. Okay. Now, I will say this now. I would question, I feel like it was definitely the sisters that put this out. Reason why, I started to think like, could this have been Kevin Jr. that put it out? Well, he and his dad are in a really good place. His dad just did an interview about attending the court session that this young man had. So has coming up. So my thing is, how old is this video that y'all decided to put out? Okay. But it's still after the passing of Traci. It's just a matter of when was this, released or whatever, right? But anywho, that's what I think happened. Okay, that's how I feel like the Jasmine brand got a hold of this video. It was because, one, the sisters got called out for not showing up for the nephew with the seizure situation, and then also Kevin Senior going on to Sherelle's World to do an interview. Okay, and decided to pull this out to paint him out to be whatever type of person when it comes to his son. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's listen.
No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Lick live in our house, you know what? At the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. You know?
Okay. So y'all saw that video. All right. So y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Okay. It sounds like to me Kevin Jr. was asking him about Liv staying at the house, and the dad told him no. Okay. And I just want to say it's very interesting that Jasmine brand put their brand over the actual footage. So we can kind of see it looks like Kevin may give his dad a hug in the beginning. And when the scuffling or whatever is happening, you can barely see it because the damn logo is on top of it. So do you want us to see it or not? Allegedly appears. Okay, but let's keep going.
You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Lick live in our house, you know what? At the condo, you said no.
So it sounds like he said, when I asked you if Liv could live in our house, is what it sounds like he's saying. You told me no.
But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer.
Okay. So y'all hearing some of this. Now, here's my thing. I feel like they're both grieving and they do not know how to handle that. And for me, as the dad, I am disappointed in how you're handling your son because he's trying to channel his emotions as you are as well. Okay? I don't like that. But what I will say, it's not an uncommon thing, right, for dads to get into it with their sons. Let me play some of the things that I, for myself, spotted when I watched this. Okay, we'll go back to it.
No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Lick live in our house, you know what? At the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go.
Boom. When I hear the dad get a bit loud with him and the son, and then he says, there you go, there you go. What it leaves me to believe is that Kevin Jr. charged at his dad, which resulted in his dad responding in that moment when he says, there you go, there you go. Okay. I've seen plenty of videos where sons have tried to do too much and got their ass whooped. Okay. I just seen one recently where a son was disrespecting his mama and the daddy came over there and whooped the shit out of him. Okay. So this is not an uncommon thing, but I see what y'all tried to do to paint this man out to be, this bad person. Okay. Now I'll be honest and say, I don't know this man. So I don't know if he's a great person or if he's a bad person. I'm just analyzing the information that I'm receiving in all honesty. Okay. Let's keep going because there's more that I observed. All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's given, let's do it. You so big and bad. But when he said, there he go, that means to me that this has been similar behavior that has shown up in the past. And here you are again. Let's do it. Okay.
Call your motherfucking mother.
Let's go back to this part right here.
Do it. Let's do it. It was before your mother.
Did y'all hear that? It was before that part y'all need to catch, because I, as well as many others, thought that he said, you caused your mother's cancer. You caused your mother's cancer. So you got all these people going crazy like, oh my God, he's a terrible person. What was y'all saying about the husband again? The ones that was out there defending him and whoop de whoop de whoop and blah, 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 blah. He over there blaming this on the son. That's not what he did. He was not blaming cancer on the son. If you listen, he says it was before your mother's cancer. Okay? That is what he said. It was before. That was before. But my thing is this with you, Kevin Sr. If you knew that it was before the mother's cancer, why would you stand in his face and call him a liar? Don't call him a liar. Because when that boy said, when I first heard it, he said, I have no reason to lie to you. I believed him when he said it. So why would you look him in his face, call him a liar, and then proceed to, I don't know if you smacked him, hit him, but you definitely put your hands on him. That's 100% for sure, which I don't feel like that should have happened. But I will say it's not an uncommon thing because I've seen it, right? You want to run up on your dad? Let's go then. Girl, my mama used to try that with my brothers. Girl, they used to be scared too, girl. They used to be real scared. Like, you what? You want to who? Try. Okay, my mama, okay. She used to get with them. But anyway, this ain't about us. It's about the Braxtons and the Surrats, okay? Anywho, it's not an uncommon thing. He ran up on his dad. His dad gave him what he was looking for when he sat up there and said, oh, there he go. There he go. And we'll play it again for the people to hear, okay? But let's keep going.
Do it. Just do it. It was before your motherfucking mother's cancer.
This part I just can't get with, though. I'm sorry. I just can't rock with the hen now. I can't. I know we see it, and I'm sure you guys have seen it on social media too, but it's just, I just can't. I feel like y'all both are grieving and stressed out, and y'all just got to figure out a better way to communicate with each other. But for either one of you to want to attack the other and put your hands on each other, I just don't agree with, I just can't. I can't. It does bother me. I don't like that. Okay. But keep in mind, this video does not change how I feel about the show or the sisters and the situation with Kevin and things that have been displayed. Now, I understand that they put this out here in the effort, in my opinion, put this out here in the effort to try and spin whatever narrative and change things just like y'all was doing in the beginning, but it ain't changing over here for me. Okay. But let's keep going, because here's the other thing. Y'all are the very ones that did not want this boy at your house. After he just had a seizure, you want to sit up there and say you're going to call him hour on the hour to check on him. But if he goes into seizure mode and he's unresponsive, how the hell he going to answer the phone? So in my opinion, it ain't no saints in this. It ain't no saints. I don't like how Kevin Sr. handled his son at the very end, whether he was responding or not, reacting to what his son did or not. And I don't like how y'all have been showing up acting like y'all really care when y'all really don't. Cut that out. Okay? It's still giving vindictive because they exclusively, girl, let me stop. Girl, I can't. But let's keep going.
Before my wife cancer. Me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Little live in our house, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who your motherfucking dude? There you go.
Boom. Y'all saw that? Y'all heard that slight bit of pause? That slight bit of pause leads me to believe that Kevin raised his hands. And Daddy was like, oh, there he go. There he go. Let's do it then. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your mother.
Did y'all hear the before? It was before. It was before. He was not saying, you caused my wife cancer. You caused my wife's cancer. That's not what he said. As people are going to spin that narrative, right? Because thinking that's what he said, but he didn't say that. Okay?
Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother's cancer. Before my wife's cancer. We know.
Okay? So I don't like the sounds that I'm hearing. It sounds like slap sounds. I don't know if he's slapping him in his face, slapping him on his back. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't really like the sounds that I'm hearing at the end, especially knowing that this young man started, quote unquote, started to have seizures after the passing of his mom. I feel like doing this as a dad, in my opinion, I just can't approve of that. I feel like you could very well put him in a situation to go back into another seizure, I feel. Okay? And I don't like that. And I feel like it's okay to call him out if you don't like something that you've seen in this video, and still, in my opinion, because I am, and ain't nobody finna change that for me, bitch, and stand on how you feel when it comes to the sisters. Like, girl, this is not finna change for me. This is not finna change for me. Y'all try to make this narrative be that this man was mad that his son got everything, and it's not given that when we read the will and you saw that he got some things. And back in 2022, and I'm gonna keep reminding y'all, he already said his son was supposed to get everything. Now he did say he feel like when it came down to the will, they had her sign some stuff or do some things back in December when she was extremely ill, and he felt like they did it when he was away because he was always there with her unless he has to step away for work or something. And that's when he felt like they tried to do some underhanded stuff. But I don't think it was too underhanded if it ended up being exactly as you said that it was going to be anyway a long time ago. So what would he need to be mad about for what he already knows? If he's mad about something, it's because his son is doing this show. That's what I think. Then we learned he had a contract for the show. To the sister said, nope, we're not filming with him. But the producers saw fit to want to have him on the show. Right? Therefore, they gave him a contract, only to have it snatched back. Okay. But I'm gonna play it again because some people, they didn't really catch what I caught, and it's okay because I didn't really catch what I caught the first time. I had to keep listening because I was like, who is they talking about? What is he? Did he say? Because it sounds like when people were saying caused my wife cancer, it sounds like it was something before that. It was like I don't know if it was a word or a pause. It was something that I'm like, I don't know if those were the words that he said. So I'm continuing to listen. And he said before.
No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if
now y'all see how y'all can kind of see them so clear. At least you should be able to. I can. I don't know everybody's eyes, so let me be quiet. I don't know, but I can see them very clearly in this tent. And it looks like Kevin Jr. leans in to hug on his dad. But when the scuffle happens, I find it so funny that towards the end of the video, as the scuffling is happening, you can't really see anything because it's disguised by this logo. But I'm just saying.
live in our house. You know what? You said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Pull your motherfucking dude.
See how y'all can't see now?
Let's do it.
But the shaking.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Of the tent.
You call your motherfucking mother cancer. You call my wife cancer. No.
Y'all heard that before?
You told me no. You told. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You call your motherfucking mother cancer. You call my wife cancer.
Okay. So just wanted to clear that up for the people that's thinking he said his son caused his wife's cancer. He didn't say that. He said before. But I'll be honest, I still don't really agree with him hitting his son though. Knowing this boy has his issues, like it ain't that deep. And then to call him a liar, knowing that you knew it was before, that don't make sense. So I mean, but then here's the other part to it too. We're not getting the beginning part of the conversation to even know what they're talking about for real. So when he's saying before the wife's cancer, he could be referring to an earlier part of the conversation that we didn't even get. Right? But they were so anxious and itchy to go ahead and make sure that they release something to try and damage his image in some sort and his character and make him seem like he the bad person and all of this other stuff. And it's not fully working on me. It might work on some people, but it's not fully working on me. Okay? Not fully working on me. Not at all. Thank you so much for the super chat, DeAndre. Do you think Kevin Sr. is mad because Kevin Jr. got something Kevin Sr. wanted from Traci's will? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the only thing he could have probably got was like a bank account. because Kevin got bank accounts, and with some of that money, he was supposed to go and create trusts for the grandkids and stuff, and a foundation in her name, and then he got her likeness, right? But back in, the dad already said that he was gonna get that anyway. So that's why I'm like, I don't think he really is mad at anything in that will. I think he may be mad about how the will may have come about and them trying to be like sketchy about it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do something when he's not around, type of thing. But aside from that, no, I don't think that he got anything. I mean, the dad got bank accounts too, and he also got the house. And that's another thing. A lot of people don't know that, you know. Um, a lot of people don't know that he got the bank accounts and the house and stuff. They just like, I see why she left everything to her son and did it. I'm like, she actually didn't leave everything, but it's okay because some of y'all may not be privy to some of the videos and the people that, shout out to Really BTV, who first was the first person that I saw, the first person to even start talking about the will and digging deeper into it. Right. So a lot of people don't know that, but I don't think he's bothered by that. But here's the thing, and since people want to talk so much as well about she left everything to her son, she left everything. Y'all also know the key word was ready. She said when he was ready as well. I feel like that's a major thing because I think that's why the dad may feel a way about him because he don't think he ready. And any person that know they got court coming up, a very, defining moment in your life as far as your divorce and the custody of your child, but you choose to fly out to go film a show, you ain't ready, baby. You're not. In my personal, I don't think you're fully ready. Mm-mm. But thank you for the super chat, DeAndre. I appreciate that. What's up, Brittany? Brittany says, my question now is, how old is this video for real? Because Auntie Scratchy commented and said this happened a few weeks ago, but did it really? Oh, I didn't see her. Did she comment? I gotta go back and catch that. But I'm wondering how long ago did it happen as well? Because both Scratchy and his dad say that they are in a good place. They both said that they're doing good. So I'm wondering how many few weeks ago is this? And you know what? People be saying, like, I don't know how I be with y'all, but I know with me, people will be like, oh yeah, I got that the other day. Oh, when? Other day when? 2 weeks ago, bitch. That the other day for me is like Sunday. Bitch, not 2 weeks ago. So with that being said, and she's over here talking about this happened a few weeks. How many few weeks ago was this? How many few weeks ago was this? Or was this like back in June, July? When was that? Who said that? Okay. Thank you so much, Brittany, for the super chat. And that's my question as well. How old is it? Even though she's saying a few weeks ago. Um, I would like to know more. Thank you so much, Monica, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's that. Somebody asked, who do I think leaked it? I think, in my opinion, the sisters did. Sisters did, and primarily, I do think is the one that's always with Trina. Her. I don't think that Trina would have did this, and I feel like Vaughn wouldn't let Trina do this. In my personal, I feel like Vaughn don't like mess. He don't like to be with the mess. Even when he's around the mess, he be trying not to be in the mess just a little bit. Cause y'all see, to me, Vaughn ain't really getting into the sisters dynamic. He's more so over there being messy when it comes to the sons and them having babies and stuff, right? I haven't seen him over give his opinion when it comes to that. Who I have seen over give an opinion that's not a part of the family would be Miss Towanda's man. That's what I see. So I don't think it was Trina, but I do think it was the other. And I think what's her name? Toni be too damn busy for them anyway. Okay. She barely show up to film, and so I know she ain't finna leak into no blogs. And Tamar about want to take a break from the blogs after they don't want her out. And she already said she a friend to the show. So any issues, and I don't even think we've really seen Tamar even film with her nephew on the show. So who else would there be left? Exactly. And it only makes sense to me why I would think it would be Towanda, because like I told y'all, I feel like based on that sit down, when she said, we'll call you oh so many times to check on you, to make sure that you're okay. or whatever the case is, and people start dragging about that. Like, that don't make no damn sense. Like, well, why he just can't come to your house? Then you got Kevin Sr. doing an interview about Monday. Yeah, honey. Yeah, it's giving them written all over it. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tina Marie. At the beginning, Junior says something about Senior not letting Layla stay at the house. This fight isn't just about the will. Correct. And you know what it sounded like to me? It sounded like he was saying Liv. I asked you if Liv could stay at the house because Liv, that's what the that's his wife. So that's, or the ex-wife. That's who I'm thinking. And I'm over here like, well, shit, which house you talking about? Because Liv got the house any damn way. So how old is the damn video? Is he upset because he lost the house and he's over here arguing with his daddy? Like, I asked her if she could da 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 da. Like, what's that about? I want to know the dates. Okay. It's definitely not no fight about no will. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tina Marie. I appreciate that. But yeah, let me listen to that one more time. See if I hear Layla, because I heard Liv.
You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Liv live in our house, you know what? At the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. You know?
Before. I still heard Liv, y'all. Y'all let me know who y'all heard, because I heard Liv. I think he was talking about the wife staying at the house. So yeah. Thank you so much, Love Calm Peace, for the super chat. Traci left her image to her son because she knew her sisters would go after her husband. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. And right after their funeral in 2022, Kevin Sr. said the same thing. He said the same thing. So why y'all trying to, not y'all, but them, why they trying to make this about, oh, he's upset about the will? And I think he may be upset about how y'all tried to go about it, but he already knew what was going to get left where. And even Traci felt like her son may not be ready. So she said, when he's ready, he can then take over the image, the likeness. Okay. What's up, Scotty? Shout out to Scotty. So that's why I think it's Towanda. Okay, we on the same page. Not somebody say her girlfriend. Girl, you is a messy boots. Now you know you need to take a nap. Okay. Messy boots. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying. But I had to come and talk about this because there's been a lot of conversation on social media about this video. And yeah, people felt like he was saying that he caused his wife's cancer, and that's not what he said. But for the people that's entering at this point in the chat and you didn't catch it earlier, I was just correcting that one. There's a pause that happens when the dad gets kind of loud. It sounds like Scratchy may have ran up on his dad. His dad reacted and said, oh, there he go. Let's do it. Okay. So he gave him what he was looking for. Number one thing that I pointed out. And then two was that he was not saying cause cancer. He said before my wife's cancer. Okay. That was two. And three, for me, was me just feeling uncomfortable with him putting his hands on his son, knowing that he has seizures or whatever other medical conditions he have. I don't really like that in my personal. Now, like I said earlier, I do understand. We see a lot of that on social media where dads will fold their sons up for sure. But just as much as the dad needs to be aware of his son's condition, the son need to be aware of his own condition as well. Okay. So get that together, Bookie Doop. Let's see. I think there was something else I saw that I was gonna respond to, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where it went. Oh, interesting. You could be right. So whenever this happened, look, Kevin probably told Towanda what happened.
You told me no. You told
told Towanda what happened. Towanda told Lil Kev to send her the video, and she held on to the recording to use for later, which I think it's very possible. It's possible. Things are happening every day. You're right. Ain't no woman staying in my house. They knew she was using you. Shaking my head. She did get it all. Okay. And you know what's crazy? I was hearing that. So for the people that haven't been watching the show and don't know, Kevin Jr. had a court hearing that he was supposed to be at, but he was filming with the Braxtons. While he was filming, he had a therapy session. Okay. After that therapy session, they found him unresponsive because he was having a seizure. He was on the phone with the now ex-wife Olivia. And what they learned was, okay, with him having this seizure, they don't think it's safe for him to fly. Right. So they was like, oh no, we don't think you should fly. So Towanda gets on the phone with Olivia, ask her to change the court date, as if Olivia really has that type of power to do so. That's not how court works. I think she knows that. So what ended up happening was she did not change the court date or anything. I don't think she could. I think that they probably offered that to the judge, and the judge said, hell no, he ain't here. It is what it is. And Slick gave her a default judgment, in my opinion, meaning she got full custody of the child, and she got that house, and I don't know what else she may have gotten, but the divorce was finalized as well. Okay. Now, what I was hearing about that house was that his mama bought him the house. Now, I'm not sure how true that is, girl. I might need to look up some records, but I was hearing that the mom bought him that house. So that is effed up. That is effed up if your mom did indeed buy that house for you and you missed your court date and the judge gave everything over to the wife. But see, this is where I could not wholeheartedly feel completely sorry for Kevin Jr. because you're a grown-ass man. And this is a part of the stuff that your mama was talking about when she said when you're ready, because you're not. You knew how important, or you should have known how important it was for you to be in that court hearing. I don't even think you should have gambled on some, I'm going to fly out later that night or later that day to get back. No. And shame on every single person a part of this production, whether you cast in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, wrote some, I don't give a damn. Okay? All y'all wrong. Because why? I understand sometimes, filming may have a tight schedule and stuff like that, but y'all could have did some of this. We didn't even get to see the damn therapy session high key. We probably saw 3 seconds of it, maybe 5, and that's pushing it. So y'all could have did this via Zoom. Y'all didn't need to fly that baby down. And I'm saying baby like he really a child, but he not. He a grown-ass man that was married and had a baby. Married before me, child. So, nah. Okay, so I couldn't really feel sorry. Like, you gotta know what you need to do. Okay, and I can imagine if his daddy do get frustrated with his ass sometimes. Okay, you grown as hell. God damn, let's get it together. What the hell? But yeah, that's messed up though. If that mama bought you that house and that girl got that, ooh shit, I'll be so mad. I will be mad as hell. Cause you went down there trying to fool la with them people. And I done sat up here and told you, but you want to do what you want to do. I'm gonna let you learn though. I'm gonna let you learn. Cause that one thing parents gonna do, they gonna tell you, and then they gonna tell you, and then they gonna let you learn. Okay? And they just gonna be tapping their foot, waiting on your ass to come back crying. Cause you had you told me, mama. You told me not to do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got into that comment. You're right. Ain't no woman staying in my house. They knew she was using you. Shaking my head. She did get it. She surely did. Yes, honey. Girl, you is 8 months, almost 9 months late, but it's okay. You've been working. I understand. Yes, I did. I had my baby. So if they had Kevin Jr. best interest at heart, they would have made sure he was in court. That's what I'm saying, Tiffany GT. That's what I'm saying. Those sisters don't give a issue about, and that's what. Yes, that's how I feel. I really feel that way. And here's the thing, I understand that's their family. I have no doubt that they may care or love. I just don't feel like it's enough. Because as I said in my review, if this was Towanda's child, maybe even Trina's, they're going to make sure that they move how they're supposed to move. You're not going to encourage them to fly out somewhere to film and return so close to their court date, knowing how things can change at any moment when it comes to these flights. That was so irresponsible, child. And then trying to call Olivia like you doing something. Talking about something, can you change the court date? It's like, ma'am, you know you went through a divorce yourself, girl. Stop playing. You know how this go. I don't even know why you over here acting like she really has the power to change that. She could ask. She could ask. Okay. But it's really sad. Okay. It's really sad for the people just hopping in. Thanks for joining. Make sure you're liking up the video. We're talking about the Braxtons and the Jasmine brand leaking this recent video. Well, I don't know if it's recent or not, in all honesty, but the post is recent. I don't know how far along the video, has been out there from the beginning. But anywho, it's a video of Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. getting into it. We can't fully see everything that's happening because the logo is covering a great portion of the tent that they are in. But I'll replay it for those people that are just now entering the chat.
No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if let to live in our house, at the Towanda, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who your motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. Me no. You told me no.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, okay? Somebody said, hell, he yelling at me. I would have, tried to get some furniture moving too. Hey, well, that's the type of time Kevin was on. Okay? Kevin, like, don't yell at me. All right? Because Kevin is trying to show y'all that he's a man. All right? Kevin wants y'all to know, listen, I was born into this. You married into this. I'm a man. Na, 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 na. And then the daddy was given, well, let's see just how much of a man you really are. Okay? It's very not good. I don't really like that. Thank you so much, Gabrielle, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's something about that smacking towards the very end that was just bothering me. Like, y'all couldn't talk about this in a better way. And don't call him a liar if you know it was before her cancer. Don't do that. I don't like that. Okay. Now, this situation here does not change how I really view you in my personal, and it does not change how I feel about the show and this man, this son being a part of this show, which I think that he shouldn't, y'all. I really do. I think that he needs to take a break. I think he needs to step away from this show, step away from the public eye, and because he's going through a lot. He has a lot going on with him. And that's also a part of the reason why I'm like, come on, dad. Like, what the hell? Okay. At the end of the day, you still the dad. Like, what the hell? Um, he lost his mama, having seizures. Ain't no telling what other medical conditions this man got. He done lost his wife through a divorce and also done lost custody of his child. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to be going through. And I don't know if after this situation, him and the dad had a conversation, they're in a better place and he's showing up more for him, because we watched that video where the dad said that he's been the one, going to the court hearings and stuff, showing up. Even though people are putting him on a TV show to appear as though they're caring, they're not showing up for him at these court hearings and stuff. And you know what? I believe that, because they weren't even finna show up for no damn seizure. So I know you ain't finna show up for no damn court hearing, girl. Get the hell out of here. Go away from me with this. Okay. But child, I had just came to give y'all a little piece and just run this by y'all. Get y'all thoughts a little bit, see what y'all had to say about it, because it's crazy. And make sure that I put out the correct narrative of what he said, because people were saying that he was saying to the son, you caused my wife's cancer. And that's not what he said. He says that was before my wife's cancer. Okay. You know what? I don't think they sent him to the hospital. I did not see him go to the hospital, y'all. I would think a written statement from a doctor could have got him a new court date. See? Now, see, girl, don't have me thinking all of this is fake now. Cause see, now that's what I'm gonna see. Don't let me go down that hole and think that these people done sat up here and fake just a little piece. Because that makes so much like duh. And then here's the other thing though. Did he have an attorney? Because girl, I'm thinking the man probably didn't even have no attorney, y'all. Because it will only make sense that you would get in touch with your attorney to let them know what's going on while you can't be in court. Why is you calling the wife and asking her to change the court date when you're supposed to have an attorney to advocate for you? Yeah, some in the milk ain't clean. Some in the milk ain't clean. And I don't want to say that this man didn't have a seizure, but girl, the fact that they did not go get him, like, go to a doctor or something like that. Now, granted, they may have medical professionals on site or something, but it's like, girl, y'all said he was unresponsive. So if he was unresponsive, then don't you think, go ahead, if he gonna be there, might as well send him to the damn hospital. Why would you go sit him up in a hotel room overnight? Are you okay? Nobody even suggested that. Girl, don't get me to thinking something else, child. Don't get me to thinking something. Don't do. Ooh, that's crazy. Where I hate I let all that fly over my head as I'm watching the damn show. Child. I personally want to know why they really hate this man. I think it's because it's the only Braxton marriage that actually made it to death. Did them part. I would like to know what else too. I feel like he probably was a person that stood on how he felt and said what the hell he said. And they about didn't like that. He did say that, there were times like he tried to stay out of it for a long time, like let them deal with their stuff. I remember seeing the clip actually when Sean tried, or whatever Towanda's man is this week or next week, when he tried to bring the sisters together and Traci wasn't feeling it. She was like, I don't know this man, he's a boyfriend, this is my husband. And Towanda gonna ask Kevin, like, why haven't you tried to bring us together? Why you haven't done what Sean is trying to do? And it was giving to me, he ain't even been in this family long and he's already trying to bring us together. Why aren't you trying to do it? Like, girl, don't get that man too many kudos. Scoop back. Okay. But Kevin said that's because y'all sisters and I try to let y'all get y'all own stuff out. Like, that's between, I try not to be in y'all stuff like that. Okay. That's why. So I wonder. I definitely wonder what the real issue is when it comes to him. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm not sure how old Kevin Jr. is. I would think at least 30, 31. Or late 20s. I'm not sure, y'all. Don't get me to messing up his child age. I'm not gonna mess up his age. I don't know how old this young man is. I just know he a grown ass man that had got married and went and had a baby too. Okay. And I know he might have some issues or whatever the case may be. But listen, sir, you still a grown ass man. And you just might have been given um things before you were ready. And maybe that's the issue with your dad, possibly, that you getting things before you're ready. Because it wasn't gonna go to him no way. It was gonna be with the manager. And then after the manager, it was gonna go to Kevin Jr. when he was ready. Stop that. Okay. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the super chat. He stood his ground. That same episode, Toni said, lower your voice. He wasn't even yelling. Let me know they got their own issues. That man was calm. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you know what? I was watching some other clips on TikTok, and I can't think of the creator's name, but she was posting like some old clips. And let me tell y'all, this is sad, but I do blame their mama, y'all. How their mama held on to that hatred and dislike for their daddy for so long, and what he did to her. And like whenever he would come around, she would roll her eyes and this, that, and the other. Like she didn't want to be in the same room with him. One time she was sitting in the confessional and was like, I don't know why they want to come and be in my space. Why are they trying to be in my space, be around me? Because y'all have the same children, ma'am. Now maybe the side chick don't need to come, but at least he can come around, be around his kid. Like, what's going on, ma'am? Okay. Or how about you just stay home and then let them come? Because it's been a very long periodically time since y'all been together. And at this point, you should have had you about 4 different niggas. Okay. You need to move on from whatever this is. And I feel like some of it comes from her. Observing how she has operated with it. Just a little piece. Just a little piece. Okay, I think some bad behaviors may have been picked up. But that's just, my opinion. I'm on the outside. I'm just looking in. Okay. And that's it. That's it. But I thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining me and going through this video more than one time to see what we are grasping and not grasping from the video, discussing the show a little bit more and the narratives that are trying to be pushed that are actually not accurate in my personal, and it doesn't change anything on my side. Thanks for tuning in, listening to me. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys are indeed liking up the video, subscribing to the channel, all those great things. And following me on Instagram and Twitter. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick.